So after you bevel it, I didn't show the process of me beveling the pipe just for the sake of time. Um, but I'm gonna go through the whole video when I'm welding it completely out. But I do want to share a few things. A lot of pipe welders are not pipe fitters, but you have pipe welders that are fitters and welders, and you got pipe welders that are just welders only. You know what I'm saying? But I think that it's always wise to be able to learn how to bevel your own pipes, especially if you're just doing connects, like, you know, butt joints pretty much, or you're not coating out some fancy 45 or 30-degree angle pipe. You know, you just butting it together, welding it. I think it's very wise to learn how to do that yourself. And when I was in prison, my welding instructor taught me how to weld pipe. The course didn't teach pipe. It was actually a combination of welding. So it taught MIG, stick, and TIG welding in 4 positions. But since I finished the class early, he taught me how to pipe weld. So he taught me how to bevel my own pipe, how to get my gap, how to get my landing, what type of landing I should go with. And me personally, you got, they say, you know, you can go with a feather landing, or you can go with a dime landing. I like the dime. The dime gives me a little meat, a little, you know, play with room. Depends on the situation of the pipe, or the, you know, the arc you're burning, or the machine you're using, whatnot. But I like to go with a dime landing. To each his own. I like to go with a dime landing. As you see, this is how I got mine set out. I'm gonna be burning a 1/8" rod, so I use 3/32 filler rod to make my gap. Rule of thumb, you always want your gap to be smaller than the rod size you're using, so just so you know. And like I say, when you bevel it, there's different ways to bevel it. I actually tilt the grinder some to bevel my own. You know, they got professional beveling machines that cut it with the torch or whatnot. But if you're in the field and you just got to do some water pipe and you need to bevel it yourself, you can do it with a grinder. So I put a dime landing on mine, like I say, and I think that's the first way that you should, you know, try laying it out, is to just do one yourself. Get a small piece of pipe like I got here, and just work on your beveling it. You know, getting that down, getting the angle, because you don't want to dig into the pipe. You kind of want to service it a little bit and kind of, you know, let the machine do the work, and you're not just gouging into the metal. But this is how you lay it out. Like I say, I'm gonna tack this one up here in a second and get it all ready, so that way we can weld it out. I got to go run and do a couple errands first before we jump into this. So I'm gonna get this laid out and ready, and then we'll come back to it and start back working on it. Hold on.